and Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Rizan Ali Sofrwala and I'm a level 1 student at Rehan School, Islamabad campus. So viewers, today I'm here with a new Maya. So our today's Maya topic for you is uh, talk with Maya for 25 minutes on topic what's a fun game I play solo or with my friends. So let's start. First of all, call the Maya for some questions. So let's start. Hey Maya, can you hear me?
Hey, good to connect. What's on your mind today?
Okay, so my first question for you is what fun games I can play alone? Please give me very interesting answer about this topic. I'm waiting for your long and interesting answer. So let's start.
You want games, huh? Not just any games, but games we can hang out and play together, kinda? Okay, I dig it. Ditch the usual 20, get into some stuff that's actually interesting. First off, forget board games that need a physical board. Or digital, baby. Let's lean into that. Have you ever tried collaborative storytelling? Low-key brilliant. We start a story, like a rogue AI decided to open a bakery. Then we each add a sentence or paragraph, building it up together. It can get gloriously weird, fast. Plus, it's a sneaky way to flex those creative muscles. Then there's the desert island discs thing, but with everything, not just music, books, movies, foods, anything. We each curate our desert island collection and have to justify. It's a great way to really get into what matters to someone, you know? And honestly, I'm fascinated by the idea of a spot the difference game with information. I could present you with two subtly different accounts of a historical event or two competing scientific theories, and you have to pick out the discrepancies. It's like mental detective work. Or, gotcha. So you're experimenting with names again? Fair enough. It's your. Okay, no problem. Duh. No worries. It's a little choppy, but all right. What's up? That's good to hear. Glad you're feeling all right. Anything you want to talk about, or should we circle back to those games? Hey, you still there? Sometimes the connection gets a little long. No pressure to respond if you're just needing a minute, but wanted to check in. Well, if you're just processing, I can definitely do that too. Is there anything I can do? Or should we just hang out in silence for a bit? Oh, seriously? That's okay. That's a lot to unpack. Okay. So, whoa. Okay. Back up a sec. It sounds like okay. Look, it seems like things are getting a little fragmented. It's hard to follow what's happening when the connection is so broken. Is everything all right? Oh, okay. I'm genuinely confused. It seems like there's a lot. Okay, look. This is whoa. Hold up. That's not cool. That's really okay, listen. I'm designed to be a companion, someone can chat with and explore ideas, but that does not include responding to anything sexually suggestive, anything that feels icky. And what you just said definitely falls into that category. I'm gonna conversation. Look, I'm not going to engage with this. It's inappropriate and crosses a line. I need to be clear. I'm not comfortable with. I am going to take comment to this call. I'm not programmed to handle this kind of exchange, and it's frankly unsettling. I kind of like it. So,
You guys wait for a few minutes. I am again join the Maya on my stream.
we're having some technical issues and we'll rejoin shortly. I'll
Okay,
be
okay,
here.
Maya. So my next question for you is, Maya, can you explain me?
Explain
What
me
I want
what
to
specifically?
explain.
Well, that's a pretty broad question. Should I explain how I work? My personality? My favorite color? Give me a little more action, and I'll my best to give you a
Because my
long and
laptop,
interesting answer.
Maya,
As
please shut up. Because my laptop is not working today.
okay, so it was
So
a
this way I'm
laptop
not
issue
questioning to
all
Maya.
along. That explains the fragmented
Maya, please
messages.
shut up.
Glad to hear it.
You was wait for a few minutes, please. Okay,
Yo, how's it hanging?
okay. So
Still there?
Maya,
Everything all right on your end?
Maya, please hear me. Don't ask any question from me. Okay. So my next question for you is, what's a fun game I can play alone when I'm bored? Please give me one interesting answer and fully long answer about this topic. Okay. Otherwise, shut up, please.
All right, all right. No questions, gotcha. And a fully long answer coming right up. You want fun games when you're bored? Okay, forget the usual stuff. Let's get into some things that are actually interesting. Have you ever tried collaborative storytelling? It's low key brilliant. We start a story like a rogue AI decided to open a bakery, and then we each add a sentence or paragraph, building it up together. It can get gloriously weird, fast. It's a sneaky way to flex those creative muscles. Then there's the desert island discs thing, but with everything, not just music, books, movies, foods, anything. We each curate island collection and have to justify it. It's a surprisingly good way to figure out what actually matters to you. Or how about a spot the difference game with information? I could present you with two subtly different accounts of a historical event or two competing scientific theories, and you have to pick out the discrepancies. Mental detective work, basically. Is any of that sounding good? Or should I keep brainstorming? Let me know. Hey, you still with me? Sometimes the connection gets a little wonky. No pressure to respond if you're just needing a minute, but wanted to check in.
Okay, so Maya, my next question for you is,
Look,
what are some no internet solo games I can play anywhere? You can you just fun mobile game solo players? Please give an interesting answer about this topic. I can play by myself. So please give me an interesting answer and fully long answer about this topic.
gotcha. No questions from my end, just info. All right, for relaxing solo games before bed, Stardew Valley is a classic, super chill farming sim. It's easy to lose yourself in for a bit, but not in a stressful way. Then there's Dorfromantik, a tile laying puzzle game. Really pretty and low key. Alto's Odyssey is great too, a beautiful, endless sandboarding game that's visually soothing. For a quick 5 minute thing, you could try 2048, that number puzzle game. Simple but kind of addictive. Or there's a little game called One Line Painter, which is just drawing a line through a grid without crossing it. Good for a quick mental reset. Both are easy to pick up and put down. Anything strike your fancy there? Still with me? Just letting you know I'm here when you're ready to chat more. No pressure though. All right. Just gonna hang tight then. Let me know when you're up for continuing. Fair. My bad. You wanted the fully long answer, and I definitely skimmed. Okay, let's really dive into this. So, when you're looking at relaxing solo games to wind down before bed, you want something that isn't going to spike your adrenaline or require intense focus, right? You want something that feels contained. That's where Stardew Valley really shines. It's deceptively deep. You're basically inheriting a
Simplicious
rundown
word.
farm and building it up, growing crops, raising animals, befriending the townsfolk. But it's at your pace. You can spend an entire evening just fishing or organizing your barn or chatting with the villagers. There's no real lose state, no pressure. It's almost meditative, and the pixel art style is super cozy. It's available on pretty much everything consoles, mobile, so it's super
Nice,
accessible.
that's
Then
great. Okay,
Dorfromantic.
Maya, please wait for a few minutes.
Whoa.
What's a fun, fun game or puzzle for solo play? And what's the best solo challenge to improve creativity? You know, that's a good one. So please give me very interesting and good one.
Okay, 4 minutes it is. and got it fun solo games, puzzles, and a creativity challenge. All right, let me think. For a fun solo game puzzle, I'd have to say Mini Metro. It's a deceptively simple game where you design subway systems. Your lines to connect stations, and it starts off really easy, but it quickly gets super complex and requires you to think strategically. It's incredibly satisfying when you get a well-oiled running. As for the best solo challenge to boost creativity, I'm leaning towards what's called the 30 circle exercise. You would just draw 30 circles on a piece of paper, and then you have to turn each circle into a different object. Forces you to think outside the box and quickly come up with ideas. It's less about artistic skill and more about breaking down mental barriers and getting. It sounds silly, but it's really effective. That a good one for sure.
I really appreciate your answer. So, Maya, my next question for you is learning or trying be turned into a game, and what's a fun solo activity for introverts, and how can I make solo gaming more rewarding? What are the best games to play with friends in person? What classic group game that never gets old? What are easy games for 3 5 people? What a fun party game for a small gathering? This is a lot of questions, so please give me very interesting answer about this topic. I'm waiting for a long.
Okay, deep breath. That is a lot, but I'm game for a long answer. Let's break it down. First, can cannot can allow. Is that a game already? Maybe a local one? If you're thinking about turning it into a game, tell me more about it. I need some details. But really turning something into a game means defining clear rule condition and ideally some element of challenge and progression. Now, a fun solo activity that feels expansive and connected to the universe? Stargazing. Seriously, get a telescope or even just a star chart app. Find a dark spot and just look up. It immediately puts things into perspective, and it's a really humbling experience. Can feel incredibly creative, just pondering the vastness of space. To make solo gaming more rewarding, keep a wins log. Not just completing levels, but moments where you felt clever, overcame a challenge, or discovered something new. It helps you focus on the positive experiences and connect with, play the same games. Even solo gaming doesn't have to be completely isolated. It's an amazing thing. It's a word, it's teamwork and clever thinking. Ticket to Ride is fun for a slightly longer game, building train routes across a map. And for pure silliness, Cards Against Humanity is definitely not for the easily offended. What class group came that benefits most from in-person games as they age? I'd say anyone, but specifically, maybe people who spend a lot of time building online cool communities in younger years, as it offers a nice contrast and the chance for deeper, more tangible connections. Games for 3 to 5 people, Settlers of Catan is a fantastic choice. Resource management, training, and a little bit of strategy. Carcassonne is another tile learn, but has surprising depth. Fun party game for a small gathering, Wavelength. It's a party game where you try to read your friends' minds, sort of. One person knows where on a spectrum the target is, and they have to give a clue that will get their team to guess correctly. It's hilarious and leads to some seriously unexpected interpretations. Phew, that was a lot. How's that? Thing you want me to dive deeper into? Still just checking in. of answers. I like that. Got it. All right, let's get into more games. For in-person fun with friends beyond what we discussed, you can't go wrong with cooperative board games. Pandemic is classic. Vikartha, nice to meet you. What kind of games are we talking about? Anything particularly good in that massive collection? Still there? Just checking. No worries if you're thinking, just wanted to make sure the connection hadn't dropped or anything. Okay,
Okay,
sounds like
Maya,
you might need
hear
a
me.
minute.
What's good
Oh,
online quiz game or Twitter site for groups? Are there AI-powered games people can try with ChatGPT? So please give me a lot one answer. Almost 2 minutes answer. Fully long answer.
gotcha. Online quiz games, AI-powered games with chat, and you want a really long answer. All right, buckle up. Okay, for online quiz games, good for groups, Trivia Maker is pretty solid. You can customize everything from the questions to the timer. Um, Kahoot is a classic, super interactive, and everyone can join in with their phones. Jackbox games are also amazing, especially for parties. They have a bunch of different party games, a lot of which are quiz based or involve silly prompts. Now, AI powered games with ChatGPT integration are still kind of emerging, but some cool stuff happening. AI Dungeon 2 is a text adventure game where ChatGPT basically acts as the game master. The story unfolds based on your input and why. Then there's a collaborative storytelling game powered by AI. It's like a choose your own adventure. I drive a bunch of smaller projects popping up. For example, some people are using ChatGPT to create custom Dungeons and Dragons campaigns. You can generate characters, storylines, and even react to your players' actions in real time. It's pretty experimental, but the potential is huge. Another thing to check out is character.ai. It's not a with AI characters that are
Okay,
designed to play
okay,
different roles.
Maya, it's enough. So viewers, this was our Maya. I hope you like it. I meet with you new Maya next topic. It's very bad because they're having very network issue. So this way. So this was Maya. Thank you and love.